Hey guys, Celine Galgett here, clinical psychologist coming to you live from Melbourne Wellbeing Group. Today I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about what to do when your mind starts to race. Let's face it, we all get racing thoughts every now and then. Some of us more often than others, and a lot of the time they can feel really overwhelming and really hard to control. But something to keep in mind when our thoughts start to race is that our mind is really doing what it loves to do best, and that's problem solve. Think of your mind as a bit of a problem solving machine. Not too different to a computer, I guess, where it's receiving information all the time through the environment, our external environment, our internal environment, and it's trying to figure out what to do with that information. If something is really meaningful for us, if it's important, then it will sometimes get stuck. And if our mind is racing, trying to problem solve, what we need to kind of remember is to try and, as much as we can, slow it down just a little bit. You don't have to stop it. You don't have to make it go away. But what we do want to do is, in a sense, try to slow some of those thoughts down so that we can then think a bit clearer about what it is that we need to do. There are so many different ways that we can slow that down. Distraction can be really helpful because the research tells us that it doesn't make it worse, but it doesn't make things better either. And that's okay. Helpful distractions work in a way where they actually give your mind something else to think about. Because I always say, if we don't give our brain something to think about, it's definitely going to think of something for you. And if you have an over-analytical mind or a wonderfully creative mind, and you have a vivid imagination, then it's definitely going to think of stuff for you. So I guess you kind of have to use some helpful distractions to kind of give you a bit of a break from those racing thoughts. Something else that you can do is actually just physically slow yourself down. When you physically slow yourself down, your mind starts to slow down with you, because when we're rushing all the time and running from one place to the other and we haven't had a minute to catch our breath, our brain thinks that it has to kind of keep up with that, and so our thoughts can race. Another time when our mind starts to race or likes to race is at bedtime. I once saw a meme where it said bedtime was one of those magical places where you suddenly remember everything that you had to do, and I giggled to myself because it's so true. And so the reason why our mind races when we're about to go to sleep is because, again, our brain is an information processing machine, and it likes to actually file things away and process things as you're starting to wind down. Now, my advice would be to try and, again, not get caught up too much in what it is that it is coming up, but rather to take a step back and just observe those thoughts rather than running away with them. And when we take that step back and observe those thoughts and really physically slow our body down through our breathing, then we're also waiting for that natural process to occur, because they will slow down on their own if we allow them to do that. And we just need a little bit of patience to help us do that. And sometimes we'll feel uncomfortable, but it's about sitting with that discomfort too until they start to slow down. And then eventually allow you to kind of catch that window to fall asleep. So with all of that, there are, I guess, 3 techniques there that you can use to help manage racing thoughts. But, for some people, racing thoughts is a very real problem and can impact on the way that they're living their lives. And can become super frustrating. And this is something that we help our clients deal with all the time. So if racing thoughts is something that you experience and you'd like more support with, then don't hesitate at all to give us a call and book in to see one of our team members who will absolutely be able to help you with that. And you can do that by giving us a call on 03 9882 8874, or you can head over to our website, which you can access through our Facebook page, and you can even book online. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.